What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
This is James Shoe.com,
and we are here for Diane Keaton in
The Book Club
with Jane Fonda.
If swearing and raunchy comedy, Cable, and Deadpool slicing guys' heads off ain't your thing.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Of course, across the way you have The Book Club,
a
collection of veteran actresses kind of getting together to do a rom-com about I guess middle or older life crises of love and where people are. You know, the story follows four friends, all of which having their different relationships and everything going on. One is not dated since she was divorced. One's husband passed away. All these different. One doesn't believe in finding love and marriage and soulmates and things like that. And there's the other couple who doesn't have sex anymore. And obviously this movie follows a book club where they meet once a month and they read a book. And surprisingly, which kind of even feels outdated now, the book club begins with them, one of the raunchier characters, Jane Fonda, bringing out 50 Shades of Grey. And the next 3 months takes place where they read the trilogy of the 50 Grey movies and kind of creates these conversations about sex, relationships, and all that.
So chasing, and for me is, you know,
yes.
Any movie doesn't know what it is. If they always want to just get a higher score,
yes.
If they just want to be able to do better for me,
yeah.
They always just they throw in that the love story. Is this a movie that I need to watch this weekend?
I think the most interesting subplot of this movie is actually Diane Keaton and Andy Garcia. She is terrified of planes, and in the midst of flying to visit her daughters, who are like super worried about her and want her to move to their hometown so that she could live in their basement because they're really worried about her being so old. Diane Keaton's not that old. She meets Andy Garcia, who's a pilot and like this super romantic guy who kind of just sweeps her off her feet. That part maybe, but overall I think the movie just kind of meh. You know, I mean, I think a lot of it for you wouldn't really be into. I mean, you take that, you know, that Diane Keaton and Andy Garcia storyline out. I mean, I think there are a few moments here and there, but nothing. I mean, there's a lot of cameos in this movie. I mean, you have Don Johnson from. I mean, there's a lot of veteran actors in this movie, but it's still nothing. Just kind of has a sense of urgency. Nothing feels like super important. The jokes. I mean, come on. Again. I know 50 Shades Free just came out this year, or was it last year?
It was
this year, yeah, right?
February.
It just feels so dated, like going back to like we're going to talk about reading, yeah, it is. Talking about reading 50 Shades of Grey just kind of felt dated, and you're like, all right, I get it. Granted, it's an older audience they're trying to attract who maybe are just now getting onto the 50 Shades bandwagon, but it's meh. It's not bad, it's not great, you know, there's nothing really amazing here, there's nothing really new here. We've seen this movie before, the four women who come together to talk about their problems and their lives, things like that, and joke about their age and things like, we've seen this, the formula. I mean, it's the female nerd equivalent of the Expendables, right? You have the Expendables, so the guys are like, no, we still got it. These women are like, oh, we still got it, you know, with their intelligence, their minds, their wit, and all that stuff. You know, a movie that, again, I said like last week, any mom would enjoy, I'm sure, and get a kick out of. So that's that.
That's it. And also, we did already do a review for
Deadpool 2.
That's kind of big. Ryan Reynolds.
That's probably going to make a lot more money than the book club. But you never know.
$100 million plus?
Yeah, big time.
We'll find out. Next week, though, is going to be
a galaxy far, far away and a long, 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 long time ago.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yeah. The Han Solo origin story, where we actually get to kind of see Han and Chewie's story. And
the Kessel Run?
Yeah.
How many parsecs?
Lando Calrissian, the man. Everyone
Childish
loves Lando.
Gambino.
Everybody loves
Mr.
Lando.
Donald Glover.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see
that.
You know?
America.
Yeah, that was really, I mean, that was pretty big. So it's the first time me seeing him since that big old music video that released, you know, and that's obviously been kind of mixing in the press. I don't know if have you seen any of the interviews he's been doing when people ask him about that? So they'll be doing like a Star Wars press junket. I know it's a little bit off topic, but they'll ask him about like, what are you trying to say in this one scene? You know, this is America. And you're like, oh, I'm not answering any questions about that. You know, he's pretty closed off, and he's letting the people kind of really embellish it, which is really exciting. You know, it's so interesting that sometimes there are these movies or art movements, or even in this case, a music video, or you could call it a short film, if you will, that release, and people really just look and try to dissect every single thing. And sometimes you just got to remember that mostly any visual art form is like that. They maybe aren't talking about such really important things. They might not always be sometimes so blatant or sometimes so subtle, but mostly everything you can watch is worth dissecting and looking into what they're trying to say. So I'm glad that movie is getting people doing that and talking about what this possibly could mean or what that could symbolize. because obviously that's what I do here on this channel, and we got to break things down. So hopefully Solo is as entertaining as that music video was.
Love it. All right, so if you guys want to go, comment below, let us know.
Yeah, text this guy, make sure to find out, or just cruise on over to his channel and find all the exciting stuff he has going
lot
on
of fun
here in Las Vegas. A lot of big things coming up, so.
June is a big month.
Yeah, very big month.
Very
Not
exciting.
just because of movies.
No, a lot of things.
Yeah.
Until 7 days later from today, chasing7.com is the rest.
The Film Lovers website.